I don't know how to start this video.
And I know I'm making a meal of this. Haha, literally.
Hi. Phone call.
Welcome to my first out of a series of What's on My Plate, where I'm going to be cooking. I'm actually going to be... Ooh, look at the sunlight streaming in. I'm actually going to be cooking today and showing you one of the meals I eat on the weekends when I'm at my boyfriend's house. Something I get asked a lot is, how do you stay healthy and avoid naughty meals at the weekends? Trust me, a lot of the time I'm not the well best behaved on the weekends, especially as I said in my honesty vlog the other day. Since being in a relationship, you do want to go out and eat all the time. You do want to enjoy yourself, and to me, enjoying myself is eating lots of food. So today I am going to be cooking something that I discovered a little while ago, and it's a healthy option of a meal that I love normally. So I'm going to be cooking burger and sweet potato fries. And the burger's going to have a bit of a twist on it, because my one is going to have a lettuce wrap bun, and well, the boyfriend, he's going to have normal bread, but I'm going to be making the burgers low fat, and I'm going to do that by using lean mince, and I'll have lots of vegetables with mine. And the sweet potato, let me show you. The sweet potatoes are a great alternative to normal potatoes because they're healthier for you. And yeah, I've got some lovely ingredients to use today, including some sweet mixed baby tomatoes, which look very yummy and juicy. And yeah, so the first thing I am going to do today is preheat. I've already done it, but you make sure I'm actually in shot. I've preheated my oven to 200 degrees Celsius. It's been heating up for about 5 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and start peeling and chopping the potatoes. I'm actually really excited. I'm quite nervous about this video actually, because I've never cooked before. I've cooked the burgers before, but I've never done the chips before, and this could be a disaster. I mean, like, the filming process of the meal could be an absolute disaster, but I've got all my utensils, I've got all my things, so I think I'm going to find a little pinny to put on to stop splashes. Yum. Let's get going. Right, so first things first. Yes, I'm going to give these a wash, then peel them and cut them into chip shapes, or fry shapes, or whatever you want to say. Sweet potatoes are really hard to cut, they're really tough, so I am going to get my biggest knife I have, which is pretty sharp. Now, to coat my chips, I'm going to put them in a plastic bag and put some light frying oil, which is only a calorie per spray. It's the extra virgin olive oil in there. Season with a bit of salt and pepper, and I'm going to shake up the bag so that all of the lovely flavours and everything get onto the chips, and then I'm going to pop them on a roasting tray and bung them in the oven. I'm going to be at so many different angles in this kitchen. I'm so excited about this meal. Okay, come in. Look at you. Okay. Let me too. Now I'm just going to spray some of the oil onto the tray. And actually, I'm going to pop on half of them some of this Schwartz garlic and Italian garlic, garlic Italian. Oh. And then I'm going to spray them a little bit more on top. Sprinkle with this. So they look like this. Ta-da! And they take 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and pop them in. What time is it? I don't even know. Oops. 20 past 7. So I'm going to put an alarm on for half an hour. And then I'm going to get cracking with my burgers. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? So here I have my ingredients for my burgers. I'm going to start off with this really fantastic mince. It is only 5% fat. Now, if you actually look on the front of the packs of mince, they start from around 20%. So I've actually tried both and you really can't tell the difference in taste. They're still so juicy with all these flavours that we're going to add into it. So, yeah, we just need lean steak mince. This is the 5% one. I'm going to use the whole of this pack. I'm going to chop an onion quite finely. You need Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce, light fry spray, some kind of herbs and spices. I love this garlic Italian because it has garlic, oregano and black pepper in it and just some stuff to season it. And then we're going to whiz it all up over here in a food processor. So now I'm going to slice my onion. Because we're putting it in the food processor, you don't need to really chop it that much. So I'm probably going to just roughly chop it. First, I'm going to add the beef mince. Oh. There's hardly any fat on this at all. It looks really delicious. Well, as delicious as raw meat can look, really. So that just goes in one. This just goes straight in the bin. I didn't touch it with my hands, so that's fine. So what we're going to do now is, I like to use the large teaspoon because that's the large teaspoon we're going to use. You can tell I've watched loads of makeup tutorials because I do that. So it comes into focus. Not that it even needs it. Right, so we have the Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire, as the Americans would say. And we're going to put in, I'm trying to make my bingo wings not flap much when I do this. So we got 1, 2. I like to put a third in just to kind of give it a really nice taste and maybe a little sprinkle extra. Yep. So that, then some salt and pepper. Salt, pepper. And again, I've got the garlic Italian spice blend stuff, about half a teaspoon I'd say. I'm just going to sprinkle that on. And then I am going to put in the onion. And I'm going to let it all marinate in. I'm just going to leave it on top. And then after about 5 minutes, I am going to put it in the food processor that is out of shot. You can't even see it. And we're going to whiz it up a bit. But not a lot because I don't like it when it goes too... I like it a bit coarse because then you feel like you're actually eating something rather than just eating, you know, like a mush, pate mush. So, why you gotta be so rude? I don't know why I'm singing. Is that rude? I don't know. This isn't my kitchen, so I'm actually just really pretending. I don't know where it goes. Oh well. The food processor I'm using is just one like this. It plugs in the start, and then it goes on the top. So now I'm going to mix up all the mixture with my hands. Really get the flavours all going together. I don't have a problem with raw meat. I know a lot of people do, but not me. So, right, now I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to put the first bit into there. So, because James doesn't like the bits, I'm going to put in about this much mince. You can't really see that, it's probably about a fifth of the mince. And then I'm going to try and like put in a bit of the onion, so it kind of like mixes it up. As you can see, you have to wash your hands quite a lot because you're touching the mince, then you're touching this, then you're touching the meat, and obviously you don't want to touch anything with the raw meat. So I'm just going to turn this on. Okay, that looks good for him. Bearing in mind he didn't even want onion in it at all. This is quite good. So as you can see, it's kind of gone a bit like paste, but he likes it like that, so that's fine. I'm going to get a bowl out now. Just get a bowl from down here. And I'm going to scoop this mixture into the bowl. I'm probably going to give him a bit more than me because he's a male and men eat more. Well, and I like to feed him up more than me, so then it makes him feel like he eats more. Then I feel better about myself. Right, so now I'm going to shape the burgers into patties. I can probably make about 6 out of this. So a lot of the other burger recipes have either egg to bind it or breadcrumbs to kind of fill them out, but I've had these before and they really don't need it, so I'm just going to make it and just place it here like this. So now they're all rolled out. I got quite a lot of burgers out of that amount of mince. So I'm just going to put a spray each of this spray on the top. As you can see, I've taken the chips out of the oven because they're ready. But I'm going to put them in for 5 minutes just before these are ready. These normally take about 20 minutes in the oven. So I'm going to pop these in now. The top one, yeah? Do I leave it open? Shut it. So as that's cooking, I'm going to prepare some salad. So for my signature, is that really a thing? Lettuce bun. What I'm going to do is just take off the top lettuce leaf. Well, not the top one, because I just always think that gets a bit rubbish. Sorry, I keep looking at myself on the screen, I should really look at you. And if you just take it a little bit if you slide your fingers in the top and then kind of move your hand around, it takes it off whole. They're normally easier when it's some of the first lettuce leaves, because when it gets in, they're so tight on it that they just rip as soon as you're trying to take it off. Let's have a look at how the burgers are doing. Oh my god, they smell amazing. So they look about halfway down, so I'm just going to flip them all over. Oh, if you could see this, seriously. I love the fact that these burgers are just so easy. And I know I'm making a meal of this, haha, literally. I know I'm making a meal of this filming, but they are so quick to make. Like if you even come in from work and you just fancy something meaty or fancy something quick, they literally, if you just bung the mince in a bowl with the few herbs I said and I can't even think. You just bung with the ingredients I said, literally, they take 5 minutes to prepare and 10 minutes to cook. You're done. If you make a salad whilst that's cooking, you've got a meal in 20 minutes, and that's what I absolutely love about this one. I'm actually going to put some cheese on there whilst they cook. Do I want some mushrooms? Yeah. What I'm going to do for myself, I'm going to fry up to myself some of these chestnut mushrooms. So I'm going to cut them now. Take my fine pan. Right. So they're cooking, this is heating up, this is all doing. I'm just going to wash my lettuce leaves. Right, my burgers are nearly done, so I'm going to pop my chips back in the oven for just 2 minutes, just to warm them up whilst it's cooking, and then we should be done. I've got some goat cheese to put on mine. So here is my final creation. I've put a bit of goat cheese on top of my burger, just to add some bit of flavour. Here are my sweet potato fries, some salad with some fried mushrooms on top, and I'm going to encase this all and just munch down, and I cannot wait. I think I would describe this as clean eating to the max. This is going to be absolutely delicious and I can't wait to eat it. Yummy! If you would like to see me cook anything else in a more kind of unstressed fashion, then please comment down below, let me know what you'd like me to cook. I've had another idea of a soup, and I'm going to do some breakfast. I'm going to do more things, but this is my first thing I decided to cook. It's actually been quite stressful because I didn't realise how long it would take and how much effort goes into it, because I've never cooked the chips before, but actually... Oh. Okay, I need to eat this. That's absolutely delicious. Yay! Win. Right, yeah. Please make this. I'm going to put all the ingredients and the method of making down below. Keep losing, keep smiling. And I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.